Feels bad. Feels bad. Remember when COD used to have campaign? It also doesn't help that Kevin Spacey shit happened the way it did. So that game is not really relevant anymore. To be fair, most people say it's one of the worst CODs, but everyone will say that every COD is bad, but then they'll buy it every year. Or, I mean, maybe they won't. I just don't like the way the series went. It's just not a game for me anymore. Like, Black Ops 4 does look pretty cool, but, you know, no campaign. I don't like the class-based bullshit. I just liked it better when everyone was everyone. You know, you spawned in, it was 6 people with equal abilities, and you shot at each other. I miss those days. And they added too much class bullshit, and it just became unfun, in my opinion, of course. Everything is subjective. I mean, that's literally video games. It's the definition of a subjective medium. I'd say other than like some key movie groups, video game players argue the most about the most subjective shit possible. But to be fair, it's not like they don't do dumb shit in oh yeah, there's something out there for sure out here. It's not like they don't do dumb shit in the video games industry by far. I would not even say that. I can't even say that with a straight face, because how much shit have I talked about on the podcast? Between the fucking Gamergate bullshit, where they lie about review scores and people got pissed at that, and then the way they flipped it on its head to try to spin a media narrative, because, you know, lol, why not? Between all the bullshit that Ubisoft and shit do with lying, between all the EA fuck-ups, EA itself could have almost a documentary on the shit that they do that's kind of messed up. That's how much it is. It's so numerous. It's one of those things that's so numerous, it's hard to really point out specific events. Because you kind of gotta like keep an encyclopedia of all the shit that they've done wrong. And honestly, sometimes I think about doing that just so I have like an easy Google Doc to reference. So when I'm like saying, oh, these dudes are shitlords, I can actually point, well, here, in this case, like I have the fucking citation list out in front of me. Because EA has done some scummy shit. Like the online pass thing, at least I could say, and I don't agree with it, I never agree with it, because I feel like if you make a good game, people buy it. I think that will never change. And I mean, even with Call of Duty, people say it's the worst fucking game ever, and people still buy it, and it makes $1 billion and then some every single holiday season for the last decade. But if you make a good game, people will buy it. I mean, you know, Assassin's Creed is another franchise people say sucks. It's awful, it's terrible, it's horrible, and it still exists. You know, you could just write me off as a fanboy, but it still exists. People still buy it. And it still does well. It does well enough that they, you know, make a lot of money off of it. I mean, that's just video games. But that whole online pass bullshit came and went. Now, and then it was about the DLC. You can buy the DLC, and now that they don't do that anymore. It's real weird, the shit that happened with video games in the last decade. Because it became such a business-centric environment. Okay, that's a bear, yep. It became such a business-centric environment that, without a doubt, like, it's not even really the same industry in a way. Okay, here we go. So I don't totally believe them when they say they do things by the customer. And especially with EA, you have to kind of look at every single thing they do with an asterisk next to its name. Because who the fuck knows what realistically will happen. They say they're doing so much good stuff, and then they, you know, they burn all these franchises to the ground, and then it's like, okay, cool. Well, Battlefront 2 will be cool, right? Wrong. Probably led to one of the biggest gaming shitstorms I've seen in years. And it blew up pretty much overnight, too, because I think people really were hyped for this game, because they added all these different time periods. This game was set up to be like one of the best Star Wars games, I feel. And I know it's made by EA, but I really do think that they had a great idea, and Battlefront 1, the EA one, paved the way for it, and then they just fucked it all up. They fucked it all up trying to make extra money, when they could have just nickel and dime little little cosmetics and stuff that, you know, people would buy. They tried to lock heroes, and unfortunately that didn't work for them.
Come on.
Also, the game is broken, so you can take your pick on that. Let's do it. Why not? Yo, my horse is fucked. Dude, he's dead. Alright, well, I killed Phobos. The only reason I did that is because I know I don't take fall damage. That was fucking great. That was like the biggest uninterrupted fall this whole game. But yeah, I'm just disappointed because I was really looking forward to it, and it wasn't a god-awful experience, but I stand by the fact that, like, at least for the original 6 movies, it was pretty good. It was a pretty good shooter based in the universe and the stuff of that. So for what it's worth, I think that was good. What the hell? Oh, okay, that's because I see the texture there. But everything else was pretty bad. I'm not a fan of new Star Wars. I think it's pretty fucking awful. I think it's disgraceful at points how bad the plot points are. And this is by Star Wars standards. Star Wars is not known for having like amazing plot lines and amazing plot arcs. Trust me, I know. I've seen the original movies since I was a kid. It is not known for being some amazing plot arc.
They'll be
fucking
watching.
Disgustingly bad at points. But people defend it to the death, so clearly they have some audience. It's just not as big of the audience as they want, which I think is the biggest problem that they have. What? I can't chain attack him. I literally was pressing X. That's weird. It's literally not letting me do it. There we go. You know, I think it's the verticality fucked it up. And you know, I have a lot of friends who like Star Wars. I don't feel bad for Lucasfilm. I think this is exactly what they wanted. They just didn't know that this would be the end result of it. So I don't feel bad for them. They don't really deserve pity. They don't. This is what they wanted to do. And I mean, to be fair, it's successful. It's just not the success they wanted. They wanted like it's like video games. Like a lot of video games are successful that are awful. It's not the level of success they wanted. I mean, of course, you know, the whole idea behind success is completely subjective at points. But from a business perspective, it's not the success that they wanted. And you know what? Good. Fuck them. I don't really give a lot of companies the same benefit of the doubt I used to give a lot of companies anymore. Because I feel like most of the times they don't deserve it. I don't give EA any benefits of the doubt anymore. It has to be some really rare, extraneous circumstance I do. I give Ubisoft it sometimes. Because they make open world games. They probably make the most open world franchises out of anyone in the gaming industry. Why will it not? It literally would not let me do it the whole time walking up to him. That's interesting. And I still like most of them. I just feel like they could do so much more. Oh yeah, you can notice the difference in damage. It's lit. This is probably the captain over here. I don't like this fog, though. This is a new weather effect. Turn that on. This is a weird weather effect. Plus, the swamp is supposed to be in Arcadia, right? Man, we're in some weird shit. This is a very depressing land. God damn. I remember playing the Sands of Time when I was younger. That was a fun game. That was a complete shit. Okay, he didn't see me. Fog is too thick. But, that was a complete, like, fuck around playthrough, because there was a lot of dumb shit that went on. The Forgotten Sands wasn't bad, but that was the last Prince of Persia game I think they released. I think they made, like, a mobile game, but I don't really count mobile games. They made, like, a mobile game or some shit. Let me make sure the fan is not blowing on the microphone. Feels bad. There was a point where they wouldn't stop making Prince of Persia games, and now then they literally just quit. At least they finally made Beyond Good and Evil 2, which they literally talked about forever. It's crazy how many of these games were supposed to come out in like 2008, 2009, and like none of them came out. It was like Versus 13 and all this shit, and none of it came out. It just got infinitely delayed to oblivion. Okay. You know I'm gonna have to come back to this exact cave later, because it doesn't seem like I need to go down in it. I think one of the prisoners might be down there. Oh no, they're all up here. Okay. Let's get my credit. Not that it matters anymore. Honestly, I should leave areas as fast as possible so I don't get the credit, so later on in the DLC I can come back and get the fucking credit. I mean, maybe I should just finish this story, but I really... It sucks. They don't give you any reward for doing this shit. Maybe they're banking my experience, but if they are, they didn't tell me. They sure as hell did not tell me if that's the case.
Ella.
I wish it was true. So that way, you know, when you reach the DLC, they're like, okay, we'll give you like 4 levels for free. We're not going to level you to cap, but we'll level you to like 4 levels of saved experience. Tejetos Panorama. It would be cool if the place where he got thrown off was a viewpoint, and like you could come back to it later and like relive it. Finally put yourself beyond it, you know? What? Okay. That would be pretty cool. I didn't find the place. I don't know where it is, if it's marked or not. Okay. There's another city down there. Well, I guess we'll start by mopping up a lot of these. Okay, so this is pretty much one of the big areas. You have Exile Hills and the Bay of Hades. So might as well start by going down. Valley of Artemis? Oh, maybe we should do this, actually. I'm so glad they put in free fall in this game with no damage. Because let me tell you, if I had to climb down every single time, I'd be on some shit. I do think at this point, and this is not to shit on the game, I kind of liked Origins a bit better. I think that Origins, if they fixed up the few things that were kind of not that great about that game, I think it would have been a better game, in my opinion. Like, I feel like this game has more things, but it's a kind of really close. That's what I mean. Like, I'm not... Oh my god. It's kind of close though. So like I'm not totally convinced like this game is way worse. I'd say they're pretty much equal. It just really depends what you like. It's down to such a minute difference. If you like a more personalized story, I think that Origins is a bit better.
Try to stay alive.
What the fuck? He's fusing inside his friend, which makes it easier to kill him. Chicken craving. I hear they keep a coop at the temple north of Messenia overlooking the mine. You'll find me there in a bag of feed, it said. Tastes like chicken. Okay, we're looking for one more captive and the chief. Ah, shit. I didn't realize that was the cow. Oh, I almost killed it. Didn't I stick this thing in the neck? Okay. A-okay, apparently. He just walked it off.
This end is justified for the likes of you.
This end is justified for the likes of you as I save him. Talk about ungrateful. Alright, well, that's it for that. Let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, so this is in a new area, which is Arcadia, which I've been to a bit, so we'll stick out of there. We're not going to go down there. I bet there's another waypoint in here somewhere. Wasn't there an upgrade or something that I could still get down here? I think I already got all of it. What is this? Recruit. Whistle, leap of faith. Yeah, I guess I did. I guess I synchronized enough viewpoints or leveled up enough. Yeah, whistle. Okay, I guess not. Maybe. I guess I'm wrong. What the hell? Wait, where is this shit? Oh, the road wraps around. Okay. Well, maybe we should go towards the end over here. So pretty much they're fighting in this area. This whole area is just a complete war zone. We have another viewpoint. I cannot catch a break. Holy shit. Everywhere I go, people just have to kill me. Okay. I'm gonna have to go to GameStop. I already know. I'm pretty much just waiting my time to go to GameStop. Oh Christ, it's all the way up here? I thought it was that stick that was hanging off over the edge. I gotta go to GameStop. I'm gonna pre-order Red Dead. I'm not gonna pre-order any ridiculous version like I did for this game. Let me tell you, the 3-day head start has been obliterated at this point. It doesn't matter. I mean, it does, because instead of getting it Friday at whatever time Amazon would have delivered it, I ended up getting it Monday, pretty much. Monday, like 3 hours before midnight. So I guess that worked out pretty well for me, I'd say. Okay. There's nothing behind me, right? Yeah, no. Okay. We'll do the mine. Well, this is nice. It has a really fast way down at the very least.
I should be careful. High security here.
Yep, pretty much. I'll jump right into the middle of it. Okay, he's gonna die. There's way too many shields in this bitch. That is really ridiculous. Oh, shit. I forget you have to track targets weirdly for that. Oh, fuck. I think I am taking a lot less damage, though. I think that armor increase of like a couple hundred really made it worthwhile. I'm actually gonna parry that, too. Kinda got fucked over by the random unblockables. Holy shit, there's a lot. Get him. This will be a quick, easy combo. You have a level 50, Maleos the Centaur. Okay, I can't see anything. I'm literally pinned up against a wall. Okay, he swings really quickly. Oh shit, well you know the bear's gonna fuck this shit up. We're doing this weird camera angle too. The one that's like really like low to the ground. Okay. Fuck. I just want to get rid of the bear. Okay. Poison too good, man. Poison is seriously way too good. Gotta love it. Oh shit, actually I wanted to get out of that. I literally dodged into another one. I'm having the worst luck. Shit, come on, come on. Oh my god. Okay, come on, recharge. Nope. That was kind of bad because I pretty much got comboed heavy. At this point, it's just him. He's the only one left. And not anymore anyway. Okay. So anyway, now that I'm back, I can actually continue playing. What I did is I had to... At least part of what I did is I turned on the fan in my room just because it's kind of being hot in here. Oh god, now the slaves are going to come fight me as well, by the way. I literally cannot catch a break. I just want to explore this place. Oh, I'm going to have to pay off my bounty. I don't know if you can pay mid-fight. Because I just keep killing people and it keeps raising my level and summoning more guys. I don't even really want to pay period, to be truthful. Don't you love it? No one even bothers to attack at this point. I got like 5 guys that went like, oh god, and then they all do it at once. But I couldn't parry it because I had to dodge. I get unlucky like that. There are just some attacks that are parryable, but they pretty much aren't. Because I did parry the first guy, and there was no way for me to ready parrying immediately for the second guy. I was still in cooldown. Alright, well, he was easy. It's mostly the archers and, like, people that do, like, really ridiculous shit or bring their pets to the fight. Like, this is World of Warcraft or some shit. Oh, shit. Okay. These guys don't have the power level to kill me. They really don't. Okay. How much is my bounty? Let's see. It's gonna be like 20,000 to clear it. Oh, it's only 8,000. Yeah, why? Might as well. Might as well, because the last thing I want to do is have to fight this bullshit constantly. I literally just wanted to get in here, get the chests, and leave. At least now I know I can pretty much sell everything. I can sell every single weapon I find from here on out. There's no reason to desynth it or anything. I don't need any of that. Is this even in the same area? Apparently it is. There must be a cultist here later or something. 50% chance not to consume special arrows. Yeah, there must be a cultist here later or something. I got Eros' bow. Because this is not the mine I was looking to fuck around in. This is not even marked. You're supposed to come in here, I guess. Yeah, something tells me that despite all of my best efforts to find as much shit in this game world, I'm never going to find even a fraction of it. Well, I wouldn't say a fraction. I'm never going to find the majority of the stuff that's unmarked. Like, I was kind of hoping legendary weapons wouldn't be unmarked, but who the fuck knows? I don't know, man. I'm sure someone out there will make a long as fuck YouTube video detailing where all the stuff is, but that person will not be me. I am not touching that. I can't do unmarked stuff in a game world this big, unfortunately. It's too big. It just quite literally is too big of a world to do all that stuff in, at least. Okay. Where was the second one? Oh, okay, up top. Super up top, too. I don't even need any new gear, honestly. That's it. I upgraded everything. I had enough materials from breaking down old shit to upgrade my bow, 2 headpieces, and both my weapons. So I don't even need anything anymore. I don't even need to really go in the inventory menu except to maybe descent the odd item for leather. Maybe. Sucks you can't descent en masse, you know. Okay. You just gain an extra 2,000 from doing all that. Let's do... Exile Hills, I guess. Just get it done and out the way. Doesn't seem like there's anything out there. I really do wonder who these final couple of ships are. These legendary ones, apparently. Probably at the exact corners of the world.
I'm on.
I was geared enough to take them on in Rogue. I just never did. And now that the deluxe, or whatever it is, the digital deluxe version is out, I probably won't do it. Oh, fuck. It's a bunch of boars. Actually, no. It's only a couple boars. Okay. I can look at that. What the hell? It won't let me throw it to this thing. It won't let me throw it, period. Okay, well then now I don't have it anymore. That was really nice that they gave it that way. I like how that shit didn't even... It wasn't even a problem until like 2 or 3 days ago. It wasn't even something that happened. Like the game refuses to let you continue throwing combos and bullshit. Okay, well, that's that. Unfortunately, you know me, I gotta kill all these things. Does this work again? And you gotta prep it. Yeah, I'm never gonna pull on any sort of bowmanship in this game. I kind of gave up on that pretty much at the start. Not like with Origins. In Origins, I love the bows. I thought that some of them were really good, especially for in combat. Okay. Well, there you have it. Giant boar hideout. And walks this woman. Giant vicious boars are out here. You know, just a perfect place for a stroll, I guess. Kind of like in Breath of the Wild, where random dudes are walking around the overworld and they get mobbed by all these different bokoblins, and then it's like a surprise when you have to save them. It's like, what did you think was gonna happen? Like, really? No, good. More boars. What a bore, one might even say. Yes, I had to really compute and think about that joke. It's really weird that this shit glitches out the way it does. I haven't had that other glitch from before. Oh, just like Roxana, by the way, where it wouldn't let me move. But like it just sometimes cancels the combo for some reason. Shit. He beat the fuck out of me to hitting. Oh shit. Nice. Sometimes the shockwave gets you on that. That time it just didn't. Okay, free the captives. A bunch of Athenian soldiers. Okay. Where's the treasure? Easy. That was like the template for generic bandit camps. It was like the most straightforward one-to-one. There's really nothing out here, though. I really don't believe that. Oh, Lord. This is just a normal camp, okay. Me at the usual. Come on, I need people to chain to. What the fuck? Okay, go to him. I think the game just gives you the benefit of the doubt for most of these and just lets you insta-kill them. If you get that much. It's pretty much the crit chances through the roof. Okay, there was no glint on that attack until he had already hit me. And that is literally you cannot predict that. Okay. Like, that kind of defeats the whole purpose, but whatever. I've talked about that ad nauseum. More supplies somewhere. And the captain is right up there. Oh yeah, I don't have a flaming arrow anymore. I gotta actually go back to using torches. Like a caveman. I forgot I got rid of the flaming bow. I got a poison bow. And all my damage is based roughly around dealing poison. So don't worry, I'm sure someone will be immune somewhere in this game to poison. And it'll be basically like my whole build is rendered worthless. But you know what, on the fly I can just swap out. That's the good thing about my build, is if I need to swap out, I totally can. So maybe I'll try to prep like just a couple extra weapons if I just really need to kill somebody. Just straight out like killing potential. Let's I saw that bear. There's a couple bears around here. It's really becoming unbearable, yes, again. Get the viewpoint, and then I'll head east, or, I'm sorry, well, it's east where I'm facing, but I'll head west.
Ella. Ella.
Okay, goodbye. This is the most, like, gloomy region so far. Yeah, it's a fort on top of the mountain. And there's another one over there as well that they use for guarding the Bay of Hades, I guess. Oh, fuck me, dude. That boar just gave up instantly. He really didn't give a shit. He did not give a flying fuck about any of that. Okay, so both of these are forts. Let's go down here, I guess, and get this. Get another viewpoint. At least that way with the viewpoints I could fill it in later. See, at least with most games, they try to, like, maybe throw on an extra degree. Nice, by the way. An extra degree of leveling up once you hit level cap. Damn, I really want to play Kingdoms of Amalur again. That's really what this playthrough has done for me. I want to replay that game. But, you know, most games, usually they try to throw on, like, a little bit of extra shit that you can do. This game, I mean, just you hit 50, you upgrade your gear, and that's pretty much it. It's the same as the game has always been. You don't gain any extra power, you don't gain anything else. I guess, I don't know, they changed a couple things from Origins I really kind of liked about that game. But yeah, like I said, level doesn't really mean anything in this game. It's kind of just... This game can have a light leveling system, but it doesn't really have a leveling system.
While we're here. Hey, Koros.
Of course, the bird doesn't say anything because the bird doesn't speak English. Okay. Needless to say, there are a lot of places around here to do. I like how the leader is just walking out in the open. We have basically two forts. They fight over here. There's a dock down here for some reason. I mean, I guess what I'll end up doing is when I leave this area, I'll sail around and just hit up a couple of these places. But I think I'm done for now. I think I'm pretty tired, so I'm just gonna call it here. Tomorrow, I guess we'll try to tackle some of these extra areas. Maybe what I think I honestly should just do, and I'll think about this, is I should just focus on getting cultists, I think, at this point. We should just focus on eliminating them and doing whatever we need to. Cultist used to be an Olympic champion. Yeah, so it seems like most of the Peloponnesian League is from the story. Alright, well, I think that's kind of it. Let me find this guy. A ruin north of Thera. Wait a minute. What ruin is north of Thera? This is Thera. So somewhere around Paros? I don't know. I have no clue where that guy is. He's on his own fucking time schedule of when he wants to show up or not. God of the Aegean Sea. Alright, well.